Only you can decide what's true about you. You're the only one that gets to decide what is true about you. Anyone else can have any idea that they want about who you are, but how could they possibly know? You get to choose. You get to be who you want to be. And every moment is an opportunity to decide to be the version of you that you want to be. Every moment you are deciding, and it's showing up in your reality. You're deciding through every thought, every choice, every action that you make. And 95% of the time, we're just going on our unconscious programming. We're living, doing what we've coded into us that we know to do. And it's time now, if you're hearing this video, for you to recode, to rewire your instruction manual, to start to tell yourself and decide to be the version of you that is on your side, that is seeing the beauty and the magic and the power and the light that you have in you to give. And I know that you do. Every single one of us does, but especially those of you that are hearing this, that resonate with this. There's some reason that you're seeing this video, that the algorithm brought it to you. You know that you're here on a journey of self-realization, of self-actualization, of self-discovery, so that you can be the best version of you, because you being you is the medicine, is the magic that this world needs. And only you can do it. No one else can do it for you, and no one else knows your way. Only you can. So you can keep, if you're wanting to, you can keep deciding to show up and be the identity of you that lets others dictate and tell you and create your reality. Or you can decide to show up and live in the now as your true self, doing what feels right for you and allowing reality to be as limitlessly, unrealistically, that's my new favorite word, blissfully abundant as it is. You just have to decide to be in the frequency of that reality. Let's have a little lesson in frequency for anyone that needs this reminder or maybe possibly hasn't heard this. We work, reality creation works just like listening to the radio, watching TV. What you tune your radio to, what Spotify playlist you play, what Netflix episode you choose, whatever it is what you're going to receive. It's what you're going to see. It's what you're going to hear, right? We don't question this. Do you question it very often? Like even our phones. Right now, if I wanted to go on Instagram and I opened my phone and I went to TikTok, I'm not going to be on Instagram. I have to go to Instagram to receive Instagram. I have to put on my favorite country playlist if I want to listen to country. I'm not going to play my favorite hip hop, whatever it is, right? You're getting what I'm saying? And we don't question it. We do it all day long with the things outside of ourselves. But the most important thing that we need to be tuning, that we need to be conscious of what we're choosing and deciding on, is our frequency. And our frequency is tuned by us being here now in the present moment and consciously choosing to do what aligns with how we want to feel. So if you want to feel healthy and whole and excited about life, sitting on the couch, eating junk food, and watching things that create fear and limiting beliefs in you is probably not going to create a reality that is a match for feeling healthy and whole, right? But If you decide that you want to feel healthy and whole, and you start to listen to what you feel in the moment as to what you want to feed yourself, from the food that you give yourself, to the music that you listen to the friends that you hang out with, that is then going to start to create a reality that is more aligned with who you want to be. And the more that you do that, the more and more you will discover and realize and actualize yourself into the version of you that you are meant to be in any now moment. And the version of you that you're meant to be here and now in any now moment is the version of you that it is easy to be, because you're just being you. There's literally nothing else that you're meant to do. There's nothing else easier to do than to just show up and be who you want to be. But this world has conditioned us that vulnerability and authenticity aren't safe, aren't welcome. And we spend so much time just trying so fucking hard to do things, to be things, to become things. And I'm not saying that there's not going to be challenges, and I'm not saying that you shouldn't learn things. Doing this YouTubing and podcast journey for me has not been without challenge. It has not been without discomfort. It has not been without fear, but it's also been so exciting and igniting and expansive for me. There's been no like contraction in it. It has felt right for me, right? And I know there's things for you that are easy and effortless for you to do. And as much as it's easy and effortless for me to like lead a meditation or show up at the front of a room teaching yoga, for me to just show up every day and talk about whatever wants to come through me, it's been a very uncomfortable journey, because I've had to get totally out of my way and let all of my self-limiting beliefs and insecurities not have a place in creating what I'm here to create, because they can't. They can't. I've had to just move through all of the fear by being here, by showing up, by being like, this still feels right. Even though this video isn't exactly how I wanted to say it, I don't script anything. That is not for me. I did so many, let me go on a little side tangent. I've done so many courses on how to podcast and how to YouTube and how to monetize and all of these things that honestly, I don't regret any of it. But all of them did not align with me. And they are what over the last couple of years have really got in my way, but also have been for me, because I kept trying to show up and like have a script or have the proper beginning, middle, and end, or whatever it is. Say at the right time that you should subscribe and hit the notification bell, which you should. I am a sacral generator, and I have both of the highly psychic gates and channels. Like, I work in the now through what I know is true for me, and through storytelling and sharing. And I'm a 6-2 profile. So like, I learn through trial and error, but I'm here to lead. But I also need to be with myself and then just show up as feels right for me. The more that I have lived my human design, instead of figuring it out and knowing all the facts about it, the more and more I have received everything I need to live a life beyond my wildest dreams, instead of all the time that I spent trying to figure out how to do it perfectly. There is no perfect way. There's the most perfect way, actually, for you to live your design, to be who you are, to manifest what you want, is to be you in the moment. That is the most perfect thing you can do. There is nothing more perfect than you being you, because you're the only one that can do it. And you in the now is an expression of the divine. How could you not be perfect? But your resistance to that fact is what is stopping and blocking you. Because resisting that right here, right now, you are exactly where you need to be, exactly as you're meant to be. And it's totally fine and human if there's things about your reality or the way that you are, the way that you perceive yourself that you don't love, but you need to see that you get to choose to be whoever you want to be. So if you want to be the version of you that hates yourself, that is picking yourself apart in the mirror, that is criticizing yourself, like if every day you're treating your body like shit and then you're looking in the mirror and not loving what you're seeing back, you're the only one that is accountable for that. And we can blame it as much as we want on our parents or our DNA or whatever. None of that is true. What is true is what you choose to do in the now, how you choose to feel, what you choose to perceive. And so the more that you choose to see and perceive your light and your truth and your magic, and you focus on that and you start to eat and choose and do and be and believe in what feels right for you, the more you will see how limitlessly you get to live. And all of the limitations just won't make sense anymore. They won't be aligned with your reality. They just won't. But you have to be the one to decide to be right here and right now who you want to be. When you change your identity, you change your reality. And you get to choose your identity. And your identity doesn't have to be what anyone else thinks it should be or wants it to be or expects it to be. It can be whatever crazy, unrealistic dream you have of being. Because whatever it is that truly excites you about living and being who you want to be is how you're meant to be, or it wouldn't excite you. There's so many things that don't excite you. There's so many things in this world. Like think of all the jobs or careers or whatever it is that don't in any way interest you. But there's things that you're curious about. There's things that you're passionate about. There's things that are easy and effortless for you to do. There's things you love doing. There's people you love spending your time with. There's so many amazing, magical, powerful, wonderful things in this world. And the more that you focus on that, the more and more you will be aligning your frequency with your highest self, your highest timeline. And before you know it, you're just living in the 5D, which is the space and place of consciousness, which is light and love and limitless possibilities. And who doesn't want to live there? And that doesn't mean that you're not still going to live and exist in the third and fourth dimensions of consciousness. You will still have the friendships and relationships and still have space and time to keep you grounded in this earth, which is a lot what we need to just accept that, like, we are here having a human experience and we are meant to be grounded and rooted into it. If we just spend all of our time up here trying to escape reality, that's not doing us any good either. We need to have a balance of it all to be in the now, connected energetically to the divine through feeling frequency and energy, but also living in this life that we're choosing and purposely choosing to have this life that our souls came to have on purpose. I feel like so much is trying to come through right now, and I'm feeling a call to just close my eyes and channel through from the divine, from the superconscious field, from your highest self. So I'm going to close my eyes. I'm going to go inward and just tap into whatever. There's just so much trying to come through, and it feels right to do this. So if you want to, you can close your eyes and turn your attention and awareness totally inward. You can also keep your eyes open, but I do encourage you to breathe with me and just receive whatever resonates. I have no idea what's going to come through, but just take whatever hits. Okay. You can place one hand over your heart and your belly if you want. Relaxing your shoulders. Just feeling, seeing, perceiving a long line of light moving through your being. Just noticing the direction you feel this light moving. As you focus on feeling, on perceiving this light moving through you. Starting to bring your awareness to your breath. Feeling every inhale and every exhale. On the inhales, breathing in through the nose and fully expanding into your belly. Holding at the fullness of your breath. And when you release, releasing through the mouth, fully, completely emptying, releasing, pausing at your emptiness. And then continuing to do this for at least 5 rounds or as long as you want to. Intentionally, consciously breathing and being here now. Feeling whatever you're feeling. Just observing whatever is here for you in this moment. There is nowhere else you can ever be. And as soon as you consciously commit to choosing, to deciding to live on purpose, to live in the now, to follow and do what you want to do, you will be blown away with the magic and miracles that appear. Everything is always happening for you. Everything is always working out in your favor. It's just that we guide you to see where you are not working in your favor when you aren't. When you're making it harder than it needs to be, when you're limiting yourself, when you're stopping and blocking yourself receiving what you need to live a life beyond your wildest dreams, we will guide you to see that through what isn't working, through what is challenging, through what is exhausting you. Not because we are trying to punish you or hurt you or tell you that you are not worthy, but because we are trying to wake you up. We are waking you up to where you need to decide to do what feels right for you. You are hearing this right now because you're ready more than ever before, right here, right now, to choose and follow through on whatever it is that you know. And we know you know what feels right for you, what you know feels right for you to decide to do. There is nothing more powerful, more magnetic than you authentically, vulnerably showing up, being and doing what you want to. It is what will bring you everything and so much more than you have ever wanted. We support you always, but we want nothing more than for you to live as easy and effortless as possible, because you loving you is the best way that you can serve this world, that you can raise the consciousness, that you can elevate and enliven any opportunity, any connection, any circumstance. You in that now moment, following what feels right for you is always the best thing you can do. And sometimes, yes, we get that may feel challenging or wrong or hard or may create conflict, but you will always see and always have how it is serving you. As you breathe right now, and we encourage you to breathe fully, completely. As you breathe right now, can you just feel yourself, your true self, your soul? your heart, your divinity. Just breathing and being here now. What right now do you know through what feels right? What do you know it's time for you to decide to do? Whatever is coming through is for you. Trust it. And then continue to trust it. Where you may feel like this isn't true for you, like you have too many limitations, you need this or that to happen before you could do that, all of that is just your ego trying to keep you safe. But you know, through what you're feeling, that it's time for you to choose to decide on the highest possible opportunity, outcome, journey for you. There's nothing more powerful you can do. And you would not be hearing this if you weren't ready. You have no idea how good it gets to be. But everything that you dream of, that you desire, is all meant for you. And the more that you follow what feels right, what resonates, what excites and ignites you, the more and more you will see how we are always leading and guiding you to the path of least resistance, to a life beyond your wildest dreams. Bringing your awareness back to your breath again. Just feeling how you feel. Enjoying your presence, your awareness, your attention. This is all you're ever looking for. This is what true satisfaction feels like, is being where you are and enjoying your presence, your company, your frequency, your energy. When you're in lower vibrational frequencies and energies, you don't want to be there. So you avoid and you numb and you run. But when you choose to be in the light, in the love, in the limitless possibilities, in the bliss, in the happiness, in the fun, in the freedom, you want to be there. So you're there. So just choose. You can choose at any moment to be in whatever frequency you want to. It's time to take self-responsibility and love yourself more than ever before. Thank you for choosing to be here. You can open your eyes if you want. Thank you for that, for co-creating the magic. I feel a lot of love. I just feel a lot of love and compassion coming through me. And what I'm hearing and feeling right now is that this is coming through, and you found this video today because you need to give yourself the love and compassion that you give everyone else, that you have been seeking and searching from others for yourself. It's time to give that to you. It's time to decide to make yourself a priority. And as soon as you do that, you will see how divinely compensated and rewarded you are. Go and live unrealistically, live limitlessly, expect unexpected miracles all day, every day. Be a magnet for everything that you dream of and desire, and so much more, by being authentically vulnerably, the true you in any and every moment. Love you.